Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I have a couple of flip throughs to share. I just finished two Christmas journals, and I thought I would come and just share quickly what they look like in the inside also. So these are the two journals. I'll start with this one. Let me put this one to the side. So I just wrapped some fringe trim around it, and they're both one signature. And on this one, I used this really beautiful material. Um, it's actually a book cover from Patty Lang, Sacred Mementos, and I just did some embellishing. So let me flip it around again. I started off with some muslin in the background, and then a piece of I know it's at least vintage um, trim, a wide trim. And then the image, which I'll bring up a little higher so you can see the snowflakes in that. The image in the frame is from Tracie Fox Creative, and it's the kit called Seasonal Portraits, and it has the frames also. And then the appliques and trims are from Crafty Me Shop on Facebook. And underneath here, I added this little fringy trim, and that's from Penny Pudge. And then the flower trims are also Crafty Me Shop. I think everything I used is Crafty Me Shop as far as that goes, so I'll just tell you if something isn't. So there's this really pretty white applique here. Let me move some of that. Okay. And then this is a part of one trim. It's not an applique, it's actually a by the yard trim, this here. And it has seed beads, and there's a silver cording. And then these flowers, they're kind of like a cranberry color. And these also have little tiny beads and some sequins. And I think that's it for embellishing the cover, except I went around the whole edging first with this fun trim here. I just love using this trim for my covers. Not all the time, but every once in a while. And it just seemed to fit. I looked at it, probably because I wanted it to, but I looked at it and thought they kind of look like they could be like icicles, or the trims we used to put on the tree a long time ago. So I added that, and then this green flower trim to cover up the raw edges. And you can probably see it better in the back here. So there's that. And I left the back the way it is. I usually do leave the back like that. Okay, so then you go inside, and I know I used more than one kit, but these are actually from my porch prints. I think I used Pink Christmas, and I'm not sure what else. Maybe a couple of things from her, I think it's called Yummy Christmas or something from last year. But anyway, here's some more of that little penny trim. And then this flower trim here is Crafty Me Shop. I went around the edges with this trim here is from my stash. And then you open it up, and there's tons of places for pictures, photos, for journaling. I left some of the pages like this as is because they were just pretty, you know, on their own. I used copy dyed paper, and I used um, colored dyed paper from Louise Fraser. And then these trims here, the ruffle trims, I got off at Etsy, and I forgot to write down her Etsy shop. If I can remember, I'll put it in a link in the description box. And I made some little embellishment clusters one night live with Lori, and I added a few of those in here. I love the vintage Santas. I just love them. So here's a pocket. Here's another little cluster I made. And then, like I said, there's lots of journaling things, tags and journaling cards, and then pages of journaling like this one. I love that image with the tree. And then some music paper, and oh, I can't remember who this was from, but another Etsy shop. And then here's an envelope, and I usually don't show what's inside the envelopes. Whoever gets it, I like to have a few surprises in there. So there's the envelope, some more copy dyed paper. Here's a place where you could put a photo, or you can write. Here's another one of the little clusters, and some more of the am I in frame? The fabric pieces. There's another page from the kit. Here's some more journaling places. Some of them are stuck because I probably didn't wait until the glue dried before I closed it up. So this is really cute. The children looking in the window at a toy store. Some more pennies, fringy trim. Oh my gosh, this is stuck more than I thought it would be. Hold on. It's just right at the edges. I don't want to do anything to the pages. So hold on one second. There we go. Okay. So there's that. And then on this side, Santa on a bicycle. What's better than that, right? And there's some more of that dyed paper from Louise. Oh my gosh. I have to remember to wait before I close it. Some more copy dyed paper that I actually copy dyed myself. My first time copy dyeing. Here's a little tuck spot using one of my clusters. Here's another envelope. Oh no, this isn't an envelope. This is a place to do more journaling. I took an envelope from one of the kits. Hold on, and then you just open it up and you can journal in there. I just cut off the the flaps, just because I didn't want to use like too many envelopes. Oh, my fingers aren't gonna. Okay. This was like an add-on kit, the little snow globes. I thought that was cute, so I wanted to add those. And here's a couple of more journaling tags, and then for a picture or some writing. And here's the middle of the signature. So a couple of little photos in there would look so cute. Some more copy dyed paper. Here's some more journaling opportunities. Another journaling page. And then I also added these little ball pins. I didn't make any of them. I do have ball pins, and now I'm going to use this. Some of them are pennies that she had adhered her fringe trim, this trim here to a backing. So I used a couple of hers, and the Etsy shop that I got this trim from also, she did the same thing on a couple of them, and so I used a couple of hers also. Excuse me. So there's that page. Here's another text spot with a piece I made. And then here's another envelope that has something inside there. Here's another spot for some journaling cards. And on this pocket, I added another one of my little clusters. And here's the other part of that music page. I wish I could remember who that kit was from. And this one here is really pretty. I love this. And then here's the last page. So that's this one. This says Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Okay, so that's the first one. And I'll wait to put the tie back on there. That will take me a little bit with my hands. Okay, so here's the other one. And again, the image and the frame is from Tracie's kit. And I just think she's just so pretty. All right, so for this one, this is the cover, this material here. It's so pretty, and it's nice and thick. And that's also from Patty Lane, Sacred Mementos, here on YouTube. And her link, Crafty Me Shop, and Tracie Fox Creative will be in the description box. So in this one, I took a piece of a doily runner, and I added that in the back. Then I added some pennies fringe, and then the frame in the image, and I added some batting in the background to kind of lift it up, so you can see it's a little dimensional. And then I went around it. This trim is so much fun for Crafty Me Shop, and it has beading every so often, but it's so soft. These here are soft, and I thought the same thing about this trim. It just looks, and to me it looks Christmassy. So here's a flower I made with several different trims from the shop, and some ribbon roses. And here's that gold, the little gold flowers again. And then this trim here again, I added 2 pieces this time, and then these little flowers here. And again, I left the back by itself. Okay, so you open it up, and here's the first page. Merry Christmas. And here's some journaling. Here's a pocket. And this kit is called, well, I probably used more than one kit, but the main part of the kit is also my porch prints, and it's the new one this year, and it's called Christmas Traditions. So here's a couple of, I love the jar, a couple of journaling opportunities. This is a Edith Holden page. Here's a 3 pocket. So there's a tag here, a tag here, and a journaling card. But let me go down a little here. Peace on Earth. This says Joie. Okay, here's a nice large space for some smaller, one larger photo or some smaller ones. Here's another pocket, and this is a little open journaling card. And I thought that's really pretty. So I left that as is. And then here's a piece from a ledger. I think it's from 18, hold on, because I thought it's 1868. And look at the handwriting. It's like calligraphy. It's just beautiful. And this is my favorite thing about the older ledgers, is using like a quill pen, I think, or a type of pen like that, and just their beautiful penmanship. That gets me every time. So there's a piece of that in here. More journaling. Here's another a side pocket. I added this little piece here, and then some more journaling. This is actually, you can't see, but there's actually two, and I didn't, there's this spot here. It's going to take me a second. So there's that spot there, and then underneath is another. I have to go all the way under. Wow, could this be any more awkward for me? But I'm going to keep going. I need to keep going. So there's that. And then here's a glassine bag that I altered, and there's some journaling cards in there that I won't show. A Christmas tasting. And then I also have some Braille paper. Here's a little tiny envelope, and I actually got something in there. Photo opportunity. I did add a couple of images from Mrs. Cog's crafts on Etsy. I love her images too. Here's another little piece that I made that night with Lori, Girl on the Ridge. So there's that. This is just a piece of cardstock. I think it's from Graphic 45. Yes, it's an old Graphic 45 Christmas kit. And then I found a book in an antique store from, I think it was 1909 maybe, Christmas in Holland. And so I took a page from that. And it was already coming apart, so I didn't have any problem doing that. Here's an envelope that I altered. Deck the halls. And there's something in there. And then here's another pocket. Here's a journaling card, and here's a little one of those. Instead of making a booklet, I just put it open because some of them, they just get too bulky. So there's that. And then I love that of them skating. Baby, it's cold outside. Champagne's a Christmas tasting. And this is the middle. And here you can journal a picture. Here's another one of those side pockets, and I'm just going to kind of show you. Here's a round one. This I put in the back. And then another one of those, and it matches the jar that I added to the side pocket thing. There's the other half of that Christmas in Holland. Here's an envelope that has some, nope, it's not an envelope. It's like the last time. It was an envelope, but I made it into a journaling space. So sorry that this is so awkward to show you certain things with my hand, but it is what it is. So there's those, and another pocket. I added this little jar. The Margaret Louisa home. Here's another one of Mrs. Cogg's images, and I altered this glassine bag, and there's some more journaling inside the other half of the Braille page. Here's another little pocket, another one of Mrs. Cogg. Here's the other half of that ledger. And this one you can, some of them, the writing is beautiful, but it's hard to read what they're saying. But this one's easy. This is Bill of Burlaps. Actually, a second line, Bill of Copper. So you can read some of it if you just take your time. By our draft, March 26 at 60 days for $355 for bill of something date. I can't read that. But it's interesting to look at them and see if you can read them. So here's some more journaling pieces. And this is really a pretty kit. Christmas traditions, deck the halls. Here's some more journaling and photo pieces. Here's another triple pocket. This I did make into a booklet with some copy dyed paper. A Christmas calendar, 1916. And then another tag. Merry Christmas to all. And then here's the other half of that, or at least piece of the Edith Holden. More journaling. More tags. And the last page. These are a few of my favorite things. So that's it. This is also one signature journal, but it is a little bit chunkier than the other one. So those are my two Christmas journals. They're probably the only two I'll make this year. I have other things I want to get to. So anyways, these are them. I hope you like them. If you'd like, leave a comment and you can let me know what you think. And I'll be back again soon. I think maybe with a project to do, like a craft and chat. So I will see you all soon. Bye for now.